This is the Guide to Georgia Outdoors, and today we are in the pond, or getting in the pond, and this is a mano y mano apparently, fishing tournament. It's me versus Bailey versus Josh bass tournament, and the goal of this is not to catch 5 fish, but to see how many fish we can catch, because we're trying to remove some of the fish out of the pond, and it's going to be a total weight. So if you catch 10, but my 8 are way more, then I'm the winner. Now, a good tournament has to have stakes involved. Sometimes there's a prize for the winner, but in this case, there is a price to pay for being the loser, and the loser has to eat bass caviar. Yes, eat bass caviar. So I can go ahead and tell you, it's probably going to be Josh. I'm not losing. Bailey said he wasn't losing. Josh was the only one who was unsure of the stakes of the competition, so that must mean he is not confident in himself. But let's get into this tournament and see if we can catch some big bass today. All right, I've been trying to get the camera rolling, and Josh, are you already on the board?
I'm already on the board.
First fish of the day, how does it feel, man?
Feels like that caviar is not going in my stomach today.
Josh, I'm gonna be honest, man, you've been working out, them arms looking impressive.
A little bit.
Okay, good.
I'm getting old, man.
Okay.
You know,
Will that directly affect your catching today?
I might throw it a little farther than I need to.
Okay, just some gym adjustments you gotta make?
That's it.
Okay. A couple of things. Josh is already on his 3rd fish to hour none, but I rigged him up with a GoPro and everything, and he did not even turn it on for that last catch right there. But so far he is at 3. So Bailey, looking like you're gonna be eating caviar.
Blake, you're in this too.
Ready? Yeah. I got the camera on. That is number 4.
I don't know if this was a good decision. We are all 3 fishing the same exact lure, the bubblegum trickworm, by the way, which you know is my favorite lure. I'm at the end of the line, so by the time Bailey cast, then Josh, who's long distance casting about 90 degrees that way, and by the time I get there, the fish have already seen the trickworm 3 times. So I'm not really feeling optimistic at this point, but all it takes is a good run, a good streak, and I'll be right back in it.
Oh, let me turn that off real quick.
What happened, Josh? That's where that weight room came into play.
Yeah, I think I just ripped it out of his mouth.
Josh, you gotta tell me, man, I can have the camera rolling.
I got this camera rolling.
But sometimes that footage is not quite as good as directly pointed at. Yeah, I seen that one. That got the surf rods.
I mean, let me tell you, Josh has not set the hook yet. That wasn't to my left.
And look here. This is how you do it. I've been working this one. All right, there. Just a simple hook set. Nothing big. I mean, he's probably the biggest fish of the day, but nothing real big. All right, it took a few minutes. I'm on the spot. I catch a fish, turn around, and my brother is in my hole over there. Come on, I'm at the back of the boat getting no love. I got one fish. Oh, and Josh about just ripped my knuckles off with a lure trying to get there. This is a cutthroat fishing situation. Josh is long distance casting. He's casting that thing about 75, 80 yards per cast in each direction this way. He is just boxing Bailey out like Dennis Rodman. He's got him boxed back there. By the time I get to the hole, it's done been assaulted by both of them. So yeah, he's leading right now, but playing dirty, absolutely.
And he's got 2 rods. He's got whatever lure I'm fishing with on one and whatever Blake's fishing with on the other. And if I get a hit, he throws his rod down and gets the pink trickworm. Watch him.
Look, y'all just keep talking.
I could fish with an old stick. And if he thought he saw a splash,
yeah, he's gonna fish with it.
I'm gonna fish with it. You darn right.
A little bigger.
That's the biggest one of the day.
We are still bringing them in pretty solid. Where you at right now, Bailey? 7?
7.
Josh, what's that for you?
8.
And I'm at 5. So we're getting there. No, I'm at 6. I tied you. So
See, I'm honest.
8, 7, and 6 right here. We're doing pretty good, so that's why I do the math there. It's 21 fish. I was doing some Josh math for a minute there. Josh, you need somebody to get the hook out for you there, buddy?
No, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, he's awfully big. He's just.
You sure? Yeah. Bailey, can you stop what you're doing and help him get that hook out?
No.
Help him, Bailey.
Oh my Lord.
That's a bigger bass, man. Look at you. You better lift him.
All right. First fish of the day. That's actually a decent size. Josh, I'm gonna have to.
He's 2.5, 3 pounds.
Yeah, hook him up. My scale is not working right. It's saying 8 pounds.
Well, the scale don't lie, Bailey, does it?
Either way, he's a nice bass. So
That is number 11.
let's get the release here. There we go. Now see, we are sportsmen. We don't keep everything. We're trying to remove the small fish from the pond, all the while leaving the good ones. So, Josh, good job, man.
Thank you.
All right, we are done fishing for the day. I'm just gonna be honest, it's not looking good for me. Josh, how many did you end up with?
18.
18 fish plus you had big fish and first fish. This was just your day, wasn't it?
That was my day.
Is that horseshoe deep up there?
It's up there.
Okay, he got it. What was your number, Bailey?
Just less than 18.
Okay, just less than 18. And my number was just less than 18. But here's the thing. If you're not first, you're last. So if you make a deal, you got to live up to it. And it looks like I'll be going back and eating bass caviar raw. Not looking forward to this, and please don't tell my wife because she will get on to me for doing this. But we're gonna load them up. We had a pretty good day fishing. I bet you we got close to 30 fish, give or take a few. Great day. We're gonna clean them up. We might even fry a few for lunch. Back at the skinning rack, they are cleaning right now. I'd say somewhere in the ballpark of 35 fish. Assembly line right now. Bailey's filleting them off the fish. Josh is removing the bones. We're gonna have them battered up and fried in just a few minutes. But there is a price to be paid for not winning first place today.
So Josh, yesterday when Blake threw out this caviar eating challenge, right? How confident was he?
He was pretty confident on
Because he knew there was no chance what was going to happen.
that he was going to lose.
Zero chance.
Zero chance.
He was setting us up.
That's what he tried to do.
But what happened?
He lost. And now he's got to eat. And we found a good one. A good sized thing of caviar. Now I'm going to stand right here beside him.
I'm not really excited about this. I thought the losers of the competition would be eating this one. You finished first, I understand. I finished last, I understand. But I think Bailey's getting off the hook a little easy right now. But you know what? At the end of the day, if he wants to do his thing, that's fine. I'm going to do mine.
Here's what I'm going to do as a little consolation. Give you a little
Give
sprinkle
me a pinch of salt. There we go. I'm going to pinch a touch of salt on this.
All right.
All right, that is a whole side of, there's 2 sacks in a fish.
That's right.
This is the whole
That's
one.
one whole side.
This is the whole thing.
That was wrapped up.
Yeah, I took
And
the outside layer off.
Yeah,
That
the
is,
skin, but that is straight up
all right, here we go.
raw caviar.
Are we recording for this?
There we are.
I love you, buddy.
What does it take? I mean, any...
It honestly tastes like drinking a mouthful of pond water.
Really?
It tastes like, it's a little bit fishy, but imagine if you've been swimming and got a mouthful of pond
That's
water.
it.
That's what it tastes like.
Well, then,
And
Bailey, don't you think
you know them
so?
little eggs that are on sushi? It tastes just like that, the texture
They
of that.
pop in your mouth?
Yeah, and it was really wasn't bad. A little bit fishy because of the water, but it
Absolutely.
really. No, I'm not gonna go eat.
Oh, I
this.
wasn't record.
I'm not gonna go eating this like every day, but it wasn't bad.
So did the salt help?
Yes, the salt definitely helped. I paid my dues, guys. I lost. I owned up to it, and I just ate those fish eggs. I will admit, I still got a fishy taste in my mouth, but I did it. You can't say that I did not live up to my end. Now, my brother, on the other hand, he's brought out every rule book, every legal bylaw, every way that he is not accountable to have to eat some, but I did my part. Now, let's go fry up some fish where I can get this taste out of my mouth.
Oh, it's great.
We are in the meat room. We're about to fry up some fish. I'm not gonna lie, I have a rather fishy taste in my mouth. So let's get in here. Bailey's about to fry them up. Let's see what he's got going on.
So, a lot of people like to use cornmeal for their fish. I prefer to use flour. And I also prefer not to use like any prepackaged seasoning. What I do is just your basics, your salt, pepper, some seasoned salt, a little garlic powder, and I just like to taste my flour. And once it has a good taste that I like, I roll with it from there.
What you got going on these fish right here?
All right, so they're covered in buttermilk. Ideally, you'd want it to soak maybe 24 hours, but we wanted to do pond to fryer and eat it quick, so we're just kind of letting them dredge in there, and I'll use that as my dredging sauce to help coat the flour.
Now I see you're using an electric fryer. What's your thoughts on that as opposed to the old gas cooking outdoors?
All right, don't ever think that an electric fryer is going to be as efficient as a gas fryer, but if you're just cooking up small amounts and you want to be efficient with your time, that's the way to go. I love that thing. But now if I were cooking for my boys, if we're going to cook, you know, for 10, 15 people, you definitely want you a big propane fryer, something where you can regulate the heat a lot more and put a lot more volume in there. And that's what it's going to look like when it's all said and done.
Oh yeah. Do you have a time that you fry, or do you just go by sound, taste, smell?
When it looks done, it's done.
I could sit here and talk, or I could take Josh's advice. He's already getting the ketchup ready. Josh, why don't you do the official Guide to Georgia Outdoors taste test, since you did finish first place?
I'm gonna go with the big one.
Okay.
You know.
I want you to enjoy the crunch. What do you think?
Is it good?
That's delicious.
Does
You can't beat that.
Does a victory make it taste even better?
Yeah, especially between y'all two. Yeah.
Fish was incredible. The results of the tournament were a little bit in debate. The caviar was not good. I do not recommend that, but hey, when you lose a tournament, that's what you got to do. But until the next episode, this has been the unofficial
And no doubt, incomplete.
Guide to Georgia Outdoors. You get my nose here?
No caviar.
What? No, caviar.